by Red Broski. Level 410. Survival difficulty Class 1. Safe, secure, minimal entity count. Level 410 is the 411th level of the Backrooms. Level 410 is rarely found, and there are few recorded accounts of it. It was first discovered on accident by a sleeping Meg member who woke up in a bed he didn't recall falling asleep in. Description: Level 410 is a medium-sized mansion with 3 floors, an attic, and 2 lower floors. The architecture of this mansion is similar to that of the late 90s. It is inhabited by a single human, along with his group of tamed entities. That consists of 2 death moths and a single doll face. A faceling can be found in this level who curiously maintains the mansion. Wi-Fi is present here, but it's unreliable due to how slow it is. The first floor of the mansion contains a kitchen with a small storage. Inside the storage there is kitchen equipment and a worn-down door on the other side. A large single table with 8 chairs surrounding it can be found in a room at the left side of the floor. A room at the other side is a living room with a single couch, a single TV with a VHS player on a cabinet, and a DVD player connected to it. The second floor includes 2 bathrooms and 6 bedrooms. Each bedroom contains 2 or 3 full-size beds and a closet. In the center of the floor, there is an old router on a shelf that still functions despite its old age. When questioned to the tenant about the router, he states that he found it in one of the houses at a place with eye creatures and brought it here as a means of boosting the already bad Wi-Fi in some way. The third floor contains a large master bedroom with a king-sized bed at one side and a twin-sized bed at the other side. A closet can also be found in this room, containing an assortment of plain clothing. The floor also includes another bathroom and a ladder leading into the attic. The attic is old and very dusty, and it's advised to wear a gas mask before going there. There isn't much to find there other than used-up equipment such as flashlights, toys, and radios. A rusty door can also be found here. The lower floors serve as basement storage for supplies like almond water. Containers can also be found here storing different kinds of food depending on the container, like meat and ice cream in freezers. Fridges with different kinds of beverages such as soda and almond water along with food, and crates containing canned food. If a supply is used up or taken out of the level, it will be replaced a week later with a different food or drink depending on the container. The second lower floor is mostly the same, but most of the supplies there are expired. A room can be found in this section of the basement that contains a reinforced, rusty metal door with 3 locks. If one were to approach the door, distant metal banging can be heard echoing past the door from below. There are currently no known ways of opening the door. The Tenant. The individual is a Caucasian human male with black hair and green eyes. The individual is welcoming and will be willing to give supplies, some advice, and tell how to get out of the level, but will react violently if provoked. He claims to be the owner of the mansion in this level ever since he was the first person to discover it. How he ended up in this level is unknown, and not even he remembers how he got here, despite leaving a few times and coming back. The Outside. It is possible to leave this mansion and go outside. To do so, use the back or front door and you will be outside of the mansion. A tall stone fence can be seen surrounding the mansion with moss growing from the bottom. The fence also shows signs of age as cracks, holes, and other damage can be seen. A backyard can be found at the back of the mansion, which includes a garden and a small swimming pool. A worn-down greenhouse can also be found here, along with a small storage containing gardening equipment. At the front of the mansion, there are 4 different entity statues surrounding a fountain, all facing towards it. The statues are depictions of a female death moth, skin stealer, penumbra, and a 4th broken statue. It is unclear what this statue used to represent. Names and descriptions can also be seen on the bases of the statues, but on the 4th one, it is scratched out. Behind the base of the statues are 3 buttons with symbols, but the purpose of the buttons is currently unknown. When pressed, It causes the statue to change its position depending on the button pressed, but will return to its original position shortly after. The fountain can contain either normal or almond water. Past the statues is a double metal gate that can be opened. Past the gates, there is nothing but a road going left, right, and straight. There are no houses to be seen, and instead there is a forest in place where the houses would be. If one wanders into the forest instead of following the path, the wanderer will end up back at the metal gate. Continuing to do this will eventually take you to either level -4 or level 135. Bases, outposts, and communities. There are currently no bases, communities, or outposts in this level, but setting up an outpost here would be ideal. Entrances and exits. Entrances. There is currently no known practical way of entering this level, as people reported that they randomly ended up in this level by going through a door in certain levels. Some have ended up waking up in this level by sleeping in a bed on certain levels, but this is rare. Exits. There are 5 ways to exit this level. Go outside of the mansion and walk past the gates after opening them, and there will be 3 paths that you can take. The left path takes you to level 9, forward will take you to level 11, and right will take you to level 80. The 4th way is to enter the old rusty door in the attic, which will take you to level 19. The 5th way is to find a small storage located on the 1st floor at the kitchen. In there should be a worn-down door at the other side of the room, and going through it will take you to level 410.1. This is Red Broski, signing out.